Hello guys, and welcome to today's tutorial where I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build a floating island, because I see them a lot. They're a popular style of building, but some people make some common errors when it comes to building them. This one that I've done on my survival world, I'm just flying around here. This is all 100% survival, 100% legit. I'm just flying around just so you guys can get a decent idea, and then as soon as I stop this, don't worry, I'll go back to game mode 0, don't worry. It's just so yeah, I've kind of adapted this one to suit the maze. I've never seen this done before, and rather than putting dirt on the top, I put just some regular hardened clay, something that you'd see in the maze, and I think it's ended up looking pretty nice. The plan is to extend it, but anyway, that's not the purpose of today's video. I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'm going to be teaching you, roughly the size, and yeah, I'm now going to hop onto Creative World so I can show you how to build it. Alright guys, I am back, and I've just gone into a Creative World here, and I sussed out quite a nice spot, and it's actually you can just about see the Christmas tree that I built tutorial before Christmas. Speaking of which, hopefully you guys had a nice Christmas. It's now well into January, so hopefully you guys are, you know, just if you're at school ready to work or whatever. I don't know why I'm saying that. No one's ready to work. I hate school. Oh well. Anyway, hope you guys had a good Christmas. I'm now recording my Blue Snowball Yeti. Hopefully the audio is good for you guys. But anyway, that's not the topic of today's video. So one thing that I think is pretty important is that you try and build it in a valley. Let me try and set the time here. Because then you want to be in the bottom of like quite a flat valley, and this is a really nice area actually because you've got a nice hillside that you can base your island on. If it's just on like a plateau, which is just like a flat but high bit with no sides, it kind of looks a little bit out of place. But I think if it's in the valley, then you got like references and stuff like that. I think that's just one of my own personal preferences. And one problem that many people encounter is if they build it too high or too low. So let's just go up here. Some people, for example, start building at around this height, and it's all relative. Just before I go on to anything else, it's all relative. So some people build at this height, which may work, probably not, it's a little bit low. And then you see some people who build it way in the sky so you can barely see it, and I don't know, I don't really like that. If you're really unsure about how high up you want the base of it to be, the good marking point, I'll move to the right a little bit here so I want a little more space. A good marking point is probably the highest block in the surrounding area that you can see. So here it's probably just going to be around there. So if we just go up here, I'm just going to find a nice spot. Right, let's go from here. We'll just go up here like this. Because of course the base is going to be made out of stone. And how are we doing? Probably a little bit low, I imagine. You know, just take a look. Obviously it's going to be a lot harder in survival, but I've done it in survival and it took a couple of hours, but it's definitely doable. That's just putting a ladder up if you can do that. So yeah, I'd say here's about good. Oh, gonna put that back. So now I'm just going to destroy all this. Like so. There you go, and this is going to be the base of our island. Okay, so this is always going to be quite difficult to commentate over because there's no set way of doing it. It's not like, okay, now I want you to place a block there and then round here. Every island that all of us make is going to be totally unique. There's never going to be two islands that are identical unless you do a symmetrical pattern, which is one thing you do not want to do. Okay, so you want to go round like this, round in a circle, and then go out another layer. I just don't think it will work at all. Like even if you're going for that, like, you know, organised style, something like that, just going out wide just isn't going to work. It looks silly, doesn't it? So I'm going to destroy this here. Just try and make it. I know it can be difficult. I know a lot of you people are like, oh, but I want structure, I need order. I know, I get that, but you're going to have to just kind of like use a little bit of your imagination here. So yeah, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and start building. So obviously the base can be out of stone for any island. And just for the first layer, having said that, it shouldn't be symmetrical. That's just a good place to start. I can always knock pieces out later on. And then at the base, like the shape obviously also depends on maybe what you're building at the top. So if you've got a massive cathedral, which I've done before, you need a wide top or big top just so you can fit it all on, obviously. But if you're going for a small house like I did on my island previously, you don't need so much of a big top bit to build upon. So you're gonna have to think about what you're building first off. and then that will dictate what shape you're going for in the island. So I'm just going to go ahead and build probably the best shape in my opinion for any build of an island, and that's just have a narrow bottom and it just goes out wide like that. Well, not quite like that, but you know. So it's quite steep near the bottom, so we just go out a couple here, and then you kind of just got to just place blocks. I know it's like bad of me to say, but you just kind of like just don't think too much about what you're doing, and then it usually ends up looking pretty good. So let's just go out here, and having said you don't want it symmetrical, you don't want it to be like totally lopsided. I mean, obviously we're going for a floating island here, which is totally like fantasy and just will never work. But you don't want it to look like it's just totally not possible. There's no you need to try and convince the viewer or the person that or if you're on a server yourself, whoever's looking at it, that this, you know, is just an island that's maybe just lost its base and is still floating somehow. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, it's got to look sort of structurally sound, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to place some blocks here. Just place blocks. Top commentary on MCraftHD. That's what you get. Maybe trying to get a lopsided edge somewhere. Let's just take that out. So if you do this, you may not be too happy with shape, but that's fine. You can just end up shaving little bits off. So I'll put a bit there. Still I think it's a little bit too wide. So you can change everything by placing a block there, and suddenly it looks quite a lot, you know, narrower. Didn't need that good. So I'll just take this bit out. So there you go. That's looking pretty good in my opinion. So I need a block under here just to make that look a little bit better. That's good. Like so. So hopefully you guys had a good Christmas, as I've already mentioned. Take that block out there, I haven't decided. Mine was very relaxing. It's great. I got an Xbox 360. Couldn't afford an Xbox One. I did an unboxing just for the lols as I got it, and I was like, why not do an unboxing video? Don't know if I'm going to upload it. I've edited it all, and I was just like, if I did, it'd just be a piece of, you know, just like banter, something that I could just look upon later on. Yeah, and then I got GTA, which is great. Good game, top quality game. Got COD Ghosts. Let down. I'm a bit of a Call of Duty fanboy, but I was let down by that. So it looks a little bit funny at the minute. And do some just cutting little bits off like this. Don't need that. So you want it to look pretty jagged, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Block under there. Get rid of this one. I guess that looks alright. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Hopefully you guys can like pick up something of what I'm trying to do here. So I know when I watch tutorials and they're like, okay, you have to use a little bit of your imagination here. I'm like, bitch, man, come on. I clicked on your video so you can tell me how to build it, not so I have to think. But I'm afraid that's what you gotta do in an island. So I'll do maybe one more layer here, and then we can move on to. I'll make it a small island because I don't want this video to go on too long. Let's just go out here like so. And there we go. So that'll do, I think. Let's do some more shaving. There we go. So there you go. Got a decent spot here. And now because you got to do it with the surrounding area. Obviously here using the hardened clay will look a little bit dumb. So you have to use grass blocks here. And then I'll put some. Don't know why I have that in my bar. Get rid of that. And I put some dirt in my bar as well. Same thing, but well. So I'm now going to just fill up this top layer like this, just with dirt or grass blocks, whatever, like that. I'm just gonna go all the way around, nothing else, and then just fill in the middle. So yeah, I'll be back once I've done this. Alright guys, I've just done that. Didn't take too long, pretty easy. And as you can see, it looks a little bit dumb because if you look into the mountainsides, you can see that it's not like just a perfect line of where the stone ends and the dirt starts. As you can see, that's a very good example. Down there as well. So what you need to do is you need to integrate a little bit more dirt, just coming down like this. Maybe even some down there. Just, you know, go really risky. Maybe even stone on top, possibly. Just, you know, just mix it up a little bit is what I'm trying to say here. Just don't know why I did that, but well, grass will spread. Obviously, you want to light the middle bit up if you're going to play in survival. Don't want any mobs in there. Maybe you do. Maybe you like the sounds of some skeletons in your underneath your house. Maybe that's your thing. Like that. So now it's looking a little bit better. And then again, if you're in survival, you're gonna need a silk touch pick to get all these ores, apart from the iron, obviously. And you know what? I'm gonna be just a bit of a lad and just put a diamond ore in. It just really makes, just stick it on the outside. It's really like, this is like the finishing touch really for the island. If you're doing a house, the finishing touch is bushes. If you're doing an island, the finishing touch is ores. Because obviously, if this was a proper island, it would have ores in it, just like any other piece of land would. So be pretty, you know, just liberal, just chucking it around, just not really thinking too much. That's the key in Minecraft. Just don't think, just do it, man. Just get it on, and then maybe put in one diamond. Let's just put more there. Let's do one diamond from like every side that you can see. Put diamond there, quite near the bottom, I guess. Don't want to be too. I'm gonna try and make it slightly realistic. So put redstone in. That's a nice ore. Maybe 1 or 2 pieces of redstone. I didn't really do this in my build because unfortunately I don't have a silk pick, which is a little bit surprising considering I've been playing for so long. There we go. That'll do. That's pretty nice. Beautiful sunset. I'm just gonna set time again. So what you want to do now, once you've kind of like integrated some ores and maybe some dirt into it, again, this depends on what you want to build on the top. Get rid of that now, change my mind. Let's put a block there. Why is the music on? Go away, music. Oh, that wasn't music. Oh, don't know why that was. You may want a little mound, so you know, just like get some dirt, just to add some, you know. You don't want it just to be flat on the top because you don't see many places in survival where it's just perfectly flat. And then you maybe need some bone meal, just to bone meal the top up like this. And obviously you need some. Obviously, I imagine most people will build on the top, so you wouldn't do this obviously. Let's put some grass on here, like that. Grass on top. Obviously it would spread, but I don't want to wait that long. And let's put a tree on the top, sapling. Just to make it look good for you guys. Let's do, just do regular oak. Hopefully get a nice big one. Hopefully. That's not going to grow. You need to go away, I'm sorry. Let's see if this is going to work. Bam. Small one. Damn it. Let's do one more. Let's do one up here. Go on, make it a big one. Go on. No, that's not big. That's pathetic. That looks really dumb. It's the worst looking tree I've ever seen. Oh, I hope you guys get the good idea here now. So that's how you build an island. I'm sorry it was like difficult to like just say what you got to do, but just the key things are, as you can see from mine, it's kind of like, it's not really lopsided, but you can kind of see it's not symmetrical at all. Like you can see that goes out here, that one goes up there. So yeah, that's the key points really. And then just last finishing touch, vines look great. Just going down there, and then they'll grow down. That looks really cool. Just you know, just go around with vines. And then one final thing. This is the final thing. Is maybe get some water coming off it. So let's just stick a block there and put water coming down. No, don't want to do that. No. Let's put water on there instead. Damn it. Go away. Now let's do it. There we go. So that just adds the final touch really. So obviously if you want to build a house and that's cool. I think it's really cool design, and it's just a good way of, you know, just making it slightly more, your world slightly more interesting. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, and have a great day.